Good morning, Franz. NB! NB! I'm sorry I missed you. But you have a good sleep. Fantasy was first this morning. Hello. Correct. Second fell by NB and Mudos. How's everybody doing today? I'm not necessarily working on this piece, but I have no idea what we're doing today. But in true Murphy's Law fashion, it's the anniversary of my mom's stroke, and my dad was helping her out, and he went into the bathroom cupboard to get something, and something is leaking under the bathroom sink, and it's all moldy and gross down there. So I've been inhaling mold for the last 14 minutes as it's exposed to the house. It was nestled nicely under there, hiding, waiting. And so my nose is already upset, and so is my throat. And, yeah. It's aggravating. So, that's my morning. How can you get rid of the mold? By taking the moldy wood out of the bottom of the bathroom cupboard. Hopefully it's not the pipes that's leaking. Hopefully it was just like a bottle of shampoo or something. But I don't think so. To be frank, I want to strip that bathroom down to the studs. I want to redo the insulation from the inside out. I want to put in a new bathtub and a new shower. Well, it's a bathtub shower combo. And I would like to tile it and not have one of those like plastic surrounds like we have. It's kind of weird, like the shape of it is strange, and like I touched the sides of the walls. It was like made for like super skinny people. It's like the width of a doorway. It's so inconvenient. So I'd like to do like a beautiful tile job and put a window in that wall as well, to let the morning sun in, so that, you know, when you wake up, it's beautiful. There's a window on the sidewall, and I would like to expand upon it too. The problem with the window being on the sidewall is that when it rains, there's no eave to protect the window. Because if we go back here to our lovely little sidebar here. The side of the house is like this, and the bathroom window is like, it's like here. So there's all of this wall space for the rain to come in. It's so dumb. It was just like, we had the house is built kind of like this, right? And we had like the bathroom window is like here somewhere, probably closer to here. And then like there's this lower roof part that comes out the side, like on the lower floor, where the smaller bathroom is, and like it's got the side door here. And this is where the laundry room is, and this is where the other bathroom is. Let me just put a water droplet for water closet. Here. Water closet. There you go. And there's the wall of the house, and the eave comes out like this. I want to put a window right here, because there's a window right here. But also, we used to have a chimney, so the house has like an additional part right here where the roof comes out, and it's like that. I'm really, really bad at the scale here. So it has an additional part that comes out like that. And these idiots that built this place were like, people like fireplaces, right? So we're going to put the chimney right here. The wide part of the chimney comes out before the roof comes down. And the chimney comes down like this. Okay. Death, thank you for the hydrate and the concussion. Sorry, I was braining. And so whenever it rains, they didn't do the thing on the chimney where like you know, you'd have the roof come out this way, and they've got the chimney here, right? This angle is stupid. Look how small that angle is. This is dumb. Okay, what they should have done was have a little gable that comes out and comes down this way to match the side of the chimney, so that water will come down and run off the roof. But they didn't do that. Instead, one year, there was freezing rain. And instead of the water running off the little tiny trough of flashing that's like up against the wall here, to separate it, to go to the eaves trough, to eventually run down, ice built up here. We'll use blue. Ice built up here in this big dam and started building up, and then water started pooling, and then water went up under the chimney vinyl siding, and then went down into the house. Because they didn't want to spend the money to put in a break so that it wouldn't do that. And that is the most aggravating thing in the world. So we still don't have carpet in the living room right here. And in the basement, which comes out like here, that had in the corner the fireplace where the pipe went up this way. This fireplace is still there, but it doesn't work because they put it in the corner and they had put fake brick all around it. And if we take it out, we would have to fill the corner in. And the people who decorated the house put these lines on the walls of alternating carpet and cedar in a diagonal pattern. It's like the most absurd thing. So these are cedar planks, and then these are carpet right here. And so if we take out the fireplace, we have to rip out the entire basement and redo it. And it's asinine. We don't have the chimney anymore. This thing is gone. My dad ripped it out. It's gone. Yeah, we would have to redo the whole basement, but we can't afford to because, well, we're not rich. We can't even afford to redo the bathroom. We still don't have carpet here in the living room where the water came down. And, like, we were slowly replacing all of the floors in the house with hardwood because carpet's bad for you. Get rugs. Rugs are superior. I know avid carpet enjoyer has his opinions, but carpets are really bad for you. Rugs are superior. Therefore, fancy carpets. Because you can take them out and you can clean them. You can't do that with carpets. And it's just like... But we can't afford to redo the floors in the house in hardwood either, because costs have gone up so much. So that's my morning. This house, man. We already had like a problem between the fireplace being fucked up and now still, and the front of the house had to be redone. The other houses on our street that match ours are all in Tudor style, but we couldn't do the Tudor style. We had to replace it with vinyl siding. We had to redo all of the insulation and everything all on the front. We had to replace the windows because they were rotting off the house. Because we go back. You know how we have the bay windows on the front of the house, right? So we've got these 2 bay windows. Quickly draw them in here. Right. We've got these 2 bay windows. And the roof is flat. It's just straight. Again, these were added on to a design that should not have had them. But they're like, oh, we want them to look nice, so we're going to do it with a Tudor style, and we're going to add these bay windows on it to give it like this sort of German kind of feel. When you have a bay window and you have a roof above it, you're supposed to put a roof on the bay window. And if it's at the top of the roof, you're going to want to continue the bay window up, and you're going to want to have the little bump out so that the roof matches the bump out of the bay window, right? I don't want to do this here. Right? So you would have a little bump out on the roof that eventually comes to a little cone to match the rest of the roof, or something like that. But they didn't do that. They just have this bay window, and then there's a little bit of siding up here that comes to the edge. So there's no eave on this bay window. And of course, back in the 80s when this house was built, back in the 80s when this house was built, they didn't use vinyl windows. They were all wood. So, like, my whole life, I was breathing in all of this mold that was building up in these windows. And because there wasn't any insulation in this part here, or this part here, and there wasn't any ventilation because there were no soffits, more mold built up, and it got to the walls. And I was breathing that my whole life. And you wonder why I didn't become a police officer because my lungs were too bad. Why I have so many health problems. And it's because of substandard home construction. Because they wanted to be able to charge more money for these houses. At this point, honestly, the whole house just needs to be torn down and rebuilt. Just build a new fucking house. But, like, if my parents needed to sell this place, they wouldn't be able to get good value for it. Because it's not nice inside. There's missing carpet. The bathroom floors need to be completely redone. The kitchen has, like, builder grade vinyl flooring, like linoleum kind of deal, because when the water heater broke and the dishwasher broke, water got places. The water heater's in the basement, but, like, the dishwasher broke and leaked all over the place a couple of years ago, and they had to rip out the entire kitchen floor and put in new subfloor, even, because it turns out it was leaking for a very long time and nobody knew, because the builders didn't build a proper exhaust for the dishwasher. Like, you look at standards of construction today, and they're really bad. Like, they are awful. You hear about all of the awful shit that's going on with like, people in the US, and, like, their gas meters leaking gas, and the companies are trying to, like, force out inspectors and keep home inspectors from inspecting. Because a good home inspector, an independent one, will absolutely find everything wrong. Always, 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 always get a home inspection done. You hear about the stuff today, and construction is worse today than it was then. And that's really disturbing. Because this house is already a shitbox. And it was a nice house in a good neighborhood by comparison. Like, some of these new houses in the States, the construction that's going up is like... those houses are paper mache. If this one is a rigid tent, those ones are paper mache. The first gust of wind that comes along is going to knock those things down. An EF1 is going to tear that thing apart. And people aren't heeding the story of the three little piggies. This house is the stick house. Their houses are made out of straw. I watch a lot of compilations of construction people from Europe, just flabbergasted by how North America builds their houses. This is why I want to build my houses out of stone. You know what? Stone doesn't rot. Stone doesn't rot. Just saying. Now it can get cracks, and then if water gets in and it freezes, it can expand and break, but mortar. You use mortar. Yeah, you got all the good carpenters. You know, it's that 2,000 years of civilization. We've only had, 200 or 300. And it was all for capitalism. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. There's the mold cough. Yeah. The mold cough has begun. I have experienced it now. And Kit looks so good. Let's work on Maddie's hands today. There's General Grievous. Even though I've never seen that movie, I know the character. I feel like my rain sounds are a little too loud. Let me fix that. There we go. Is that better? Let me know if you can or can't hear me over like the music and stuff. I can hear it faintly in the background. But I also know that like Spirit City is really loud in comparison. I need to get a proper volume leveling program. Let's get working on the sleeves here. I think that's probably a good place to start. Your friend is a carpenter. He bought a fixer-upper and fixed it up properly. Man, the house is now the nicest house in the neighborhood. It does help that his wife is a gardener. My mom was a gardener. She can't really anymore. But, my brother has taken over the garden, and it's beautiful. People come from other streets to look at the garden. When they're walking around the neighborhood, they come to our street now because the garden is so nice. It makes me feel vicariously proud. It's like, yeah, imagine taking care of nature. More people are starting to put gardens in the neighborhood. Because the garden is so nice. And like, wow, that looks really great. And then they find out that they don't have to take care of fucking grass. There's still people who are like, we need a lawn because Americanism. It was like, North Americans, particularly, Americans are like, oh, we gotta get away from Europe and the king and stuff, but we're still gonna have lawns like all of the rich bourgeoisie people that we fought a war to get away from. It's like, hello? It's like, make up your melons, people. Do you want to be just like them or not? America is a silly place that confuses me. Well, they're not so silly anymore. It's a dumb place that confuses me. But we won't go there. We want to try and avoid that. I think this bright thing here is actually her fingernail. Now that I'm looking at it. I have to come this way more, because, Yeah, that's actually her fingernail. What do you know? I found it. Randy, I found your fingernail. And 1 meter square is my lawn. Man, it's a pain in the heck sometimes. What? Do you have to mow it? Replace it with plants. Wildflowers. Bug hotels. I hear Rio, the dog from next door. He bark. Now this one's gonna be hard to do. I am avoiding doing the mark on her hand like the plague. No, ones that do so slow sometimes the grass has grown up to my chest. I mean, good. Less mowing, better. I feel like I've made this smaller than it should be. It's the hiding fantasy. Hello, Russ. Good morning. 159 centimeters tall. For some reason, I imagined you were shorter than that. I think you're taller than me. I think I'm 157. Or, no. No, I think I'm 175. Hold on. I'm 170. So it's between that. I'm 170 centimeters. So, yeah, you are about the height that I imagined you were. Canadians measure height in feet and inches. But we measure distance in kilometers unless it's a short distance. If it's less than a kilometer, we use probably feet. I think it's if it's less than 500 meters, we'll use, yeah, if it's less than half a kilometer, we'll use feet. But we don't use yards at all. The yard is a stupid measurement. Good, plant more, fantasy. Plant more bee-friendly things. Got my parents, they have some milkweed in their garden, and some of the neighbors are pretty upset about that. And then they see all the beautiful monarch butterflies coming to feed on the milkweed, and they're like, "Oh, it's so pretty." And we're like, "But you hate the milkweed." And they're like, "Well, you could get something else." And they're like, "No, the monarch butterflies feed on the milkweed." Oh, yeah, you're a short bean. You're shorter than my mom. Ross is 185 centimeters. You are almost 2 meters tall. You are tall. A tall boy. 10 centimeters taller than me, so what is that, like 5'10" or 5'11"? I don't know whether that's over 6 feet or 5'11". But I'm all saying just as much a baby to the punch. Necromancer 6'1". About what I expected. About the same height as my brother. You're the photos that you showed me of yourself, Necromancer, you are very much like my brother. Like the photos of you and like the young photos of you that you showed me when you had like the neon hair. It was very, very much my brother if he were like in the Hackers movie in the 90s. And I'm like, yep, that tracks. Hey, my brother's handsome. I'm not biased. He's just a good-looking man. So's Necromancer. I'm just a potato. Like, if I were skinny, I'd probably be pretty good looking. But I am not skinny. See, for measuring the height of people, I really like feet and inches because for some reason I can visualize that better than I can centimeters. You know, despite the fact that I am trapped at 320 pounds for some reason, just stuck there. I walk so quietly, I sneak up on people all the time, and I just don't understand how. Like, it's just my normal walking pattern. I apparently sneak everywhere, and I suspect it's because I'm really heavy that I walk lightly so that I don't sneak up on me. I think it's because I'm very jumpy. I don't like when people sneak up on me. And people do it really easily. Oh, God, that one hit me in the face. Neff! Speaking of which, thank you for the reminder. It's med time. We forgot our maracas. I got right into story time as I started the stream. I forgot to take my maracas. Thank you, Neff. Thank you for the hydrate, the posture check, and we'll slide into the stretch. Everybody on shrimp and spines. Oh God, I haven't done that yet this morning. Oh. Well, yeah. I go that way. It's so nice to be able to lift my arm over my head again and stretch my shoulder. Strengthening that arm really helped a lot. But yeah, I think it's because I'm so heavy that I just naturally walk really lightly to protect my joints. Try to walk quietly, but the ways the floor of the house are made, it's next to impossible. Same here. This house, it's like Tesla makes the floor creak. In the early morning, when my parents get up, try to sit down just to remain quiet, fuck face at the same time, does everything with zero fuck. Yeah, that's because he doesn't care about other people, because he lacks respect. The fact that he's a criminal is obvious, because no one taught him to respect others. And he only cares about himself. Which is why you should stop driving him around. Until he learns to care for other people, he can care for himself. Because other people shouldn't have to care for him. Because he doesn't care for others. Yeah, Maddie's, not much I can do about that. She's just General Grievous today. We were just working on, the marking. Sorry. I'll get to that hydrate in a minute. You stunned me. Thanks for the second hydrate, Neff. Worse from dealing with the dishes, I may leave them drying in the strainer and then try to put them away if I remember after I clean them up. Yeah, that's because everybody keeps doing stuff for him. He hasn't learned how to be responsible for himself. And he never will if people keep doing stuff for him. It's called being an adult. Sorry, I'm staring very intensely at this. I didn't do this quite right. Well, there's Rio. He's been awakened. Fucking dog. That's all it does. He just barks all the time. Apparently, the family came from like a farm out of town, and they moved here into a neighborhood, but their dog had the freedom to run around all the time and never had to, think about being quiet. And he had all of this space, and then he became super territorial. Like, I understand it's a dog and dogs bark, but like, get it some training, man. It's alright, I'll look at chat in a second. I'm just concentrating real hard here. real intense concentration. Okay. Dogs be that way, and I miss my intelligent dumbass. You're sleepy? Then sleep. He was a dumbass and a pain in the ass. But he was my dumbass and pain in the ass. Yeah, I feel that way about Tesla too. Actually, Tesla's kind of smart. I don't give him enough credit. I think we're making better progress today. I just needed to take a small break from my hands and finish up Kit, it seems. And that gave us the break that we needed to finish these up. Because I was feeling a bit overwhelmed by them. You know, that Eve described earlier. Gonna be quiet for a little bit, try and get one or two things done. Well, good luck. Good luck. I know you can do it. I understand it depends on whether people distract you or not, but, you know. Even if you do just a little bit, it's still a start. I was like, my brother came in looking for his calipers, which I gave back to him a week ago. You can't close the door, Cheese. Tesla needs to be able to go to the bathroom.
Good morning, Chad.
Cheese says good morning. You probably heard him, but... Tesla! Woo woo! I heard him go. Heard him do his mew. Fantasy says, hey, Cheese. Yeah. Live creatures tend to do that. They eat food, you know.
Waited till I was really close before I started eating.
Yeah, he just likes somebody to be close to him. He's my precious bean. He needs love and affection while he eats. That hand looks so much better now. Work on the sleeves now, I guess. It looks handy. Ah! 2 points for the dad joke. Yes. Whoop. Boys are loud. God. I once knew a hen called Randy, and he was quite dandy. Just the hand was named Randy. Aw, yeah. That's looking so good. Now I've just got to do the other hand. Which is more of a pain somehow. Now I see what the issue is right in here. I thought it was just a little dangly thing, but it's actually just the skirt really catching the light quite hard. Just right there. Now look at that. That looks so much better already. It's all coming together, guys. Just silly today? Be silly every day. Life is short. Life is short. Be silly every day. Everything down to the same hue tones. That's not quite right. Still not quite right. Just because it's in the greens. Them concussions, man. Naff? How you doing, Neff? I have to remember to do the little key thing that's hanging here and the chain on Kit. Can't forget that. And fixing this chain here because it's way off. Matter of fact. We're just gonna fix that now. Cause it's driving me crazy. We'll fix that later. I just really wanted to fix the angle of it. That's much better. Yeah, once you start getting the shapes of the hands refined, it's a lot better. I still need to do the 2 lower fingers here and adjust the color on the hand, but it's looking pretty good. That's better. Her chin needed adjustment. It's just little tiny things. It doesn't look like there's a lot of progress happening, but like there's so much. Mm-hmm. Death, thank you for the hydrate. You take a short break from it. And maybe put on a sweater. Why is it so cold? Just like a bajillion degrees yesterday. Oh, it's 12 degrees. That's why it's so cold. The last couple of days it's been like 30 Celsius. I'm going to find my tunic. Yes, love, hello. Come here, baby. I have my nugget. Oh, there's my tunic. Who needs a tunic when you have nugget? Hello. Oh, he's a soft baby. He's a soft baby. Oh, you went to your litter box. Good boy. I only know that because he smells like fresh litter. It smells a bit floral, even though I have unscented
Is
litter.
it Tesla?
Yes. Hi. This is why I don't want my back to the door.
Well, you have your noise canceling headphones. It kind of makes it difficult to, make a noise that isn't obtrusive. Go, poor thing.
It's chilly today and windy.
Yes. Kitty's life is suffering.
Oh yes. You can go sit in the sun in the sunny seat. He has such suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go put him in the sunny seat? You have treats in your hand or something? Are you trying to lure him out of my room behind my back?
Going to a war.
I'm gonna put on my tunic because I'm a bit chilly. How you doing today, Death? You and Neff don't talk much. Whew. Might need some socks too. Let's get some socks on. It's a chilly day, and I'm a chilly say. Welcome back, Russ. Shall we go look at Palia and see the farm? I feel like it's a Palia day. I think I've done enough painting. I'm sure Necromancer would like to see some Palia too. Just something a little bit different.
Necromancer Dark says, at Nefficus, don't forget your meds, at death_sand. Where's are the quotes?
Are you having a good day, Necromancer? Alright, we're gonna quit Spirit City after we proceed to level 197. And we're going to probably turn off our ocean waves and our music. And turn off the Spirit City window. We'll pop open Palia. I will have to resize the window though. We have new aminals. I've reached the ranching levels where you can have all of the aminals. Settings, graphic settings, windowed mode. We want 1080. Oh. Gotta set to 1080 again. We'll turn off the art window. There we go. And let me know if you guys are getting double audio. You probably are. Also, there's new outfits. We haven't looked at them yet. The chicken makes me suspicious. I never looked at my chicken. Where's my chicken? Okay, it's still Classy. Classy's still right here. He's still doing his chickening. That's okay. I need to come this way anyways. We're gonna... No, returned. The fact that your Golder pup was capable of being touched by this echo is quite disturbing. I'd assume that the substance that feeds on an enhanced negative emotions Golder would be immune. Of course, the pup was not a true Golder, but I must be sure to research the matter more in depth so that my progeny and I don't fall victim to this sort of curse. Oh, that was a new noise. Just gonna collect our stuff. I need to go set my, doing fine. No news is good news in this case. That's good. We're gonna set our rocks to turn into glass here. There's new bundles. I've already made a bunch of stuff for the new bundles. You know, water or flow trees. I never noticed, but the birch trees have turned yellow. They're not green anymore. I don't know if that's a permanent thing or if that's just for autumn. But like, the regular deciduous, like the oak trees, are not colored. So I don't know if they changed. Well, that little birch tree is not. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this birch tree. If it turns orange, we will know. Or was that? Was that one over there? A juniper then? No, it's a birch. I don't tend to keep a lot of birch trees around because I'm not as fond of them. Look at the new Halloween decorations. The candles move out of the way, but I can't find the candle. Yep, and we got a bubbling cauldron and big pumpkins. I'm just gonna toss those in there, and we're gonna go see our animals. Now they've got this new thing where you can put the animals in other pens, so you can actually arrange your animals finally. Necromancer, you've grown older. You've grown up. You're a chicken now. You're this chicken. You're a blue chicken. You're very happy chicken, and you're very pretty. Yeah, you're still here. Ross is still here too. Ross is an elder. Oh, and you've got mushrooms for me to collect. Bright shrooms. 6 bright shrooms? Oh yeah, Fantasy, you're doing good work. Yep, you've got a lot of good traits. Ah! We're probably gonna turn you into a baby pigwoogun. This is Dotties. Dotties is only around to bring the polka dots forward and hopefully get that immature up to a higher level. There's Nephromancer. He's still hanging about. Not fond of the gourmand. I mean, I don't really need faster productivity. And feeding a epic quality food is like
Necromancer Dark says, a death underscore sand, where is our random quotes?
This is confetti. Confetti 3.0? Got deep pockets, which is good in case I don't get to them in for a couple of days. I can hold more, so they're still producing even when their inventory's full. 12 mushrooms. And here's Classy. He's an old man now. He's also got the deep pockets, which I'm trying to pass on. Apparently there are uninheritable traits that you can get. And the one for the Peckies that's currently known is Hunter. So your Pecky goes out and it hunts things and gives you meat. Which is amazing. So that's everybody in this pen. There's nobody over here right now. That's weird. As a matter of fact, let's go and put Dotties as an adult, so the bees are going to be in the fire pen. I don't know why my slime babies are over here. Dots has grown up. It's an iridescent, polka-dotted, sweetly feathered chicken. Cheerful 5. And show off 3. Like, this chicken. And these are the slimes. This is Goobs. What noise it makes. This is Goober. Diplomatic 2. Gains more happiness when living with other animal species. This affects stacks. Nice. Okay, I don't need to feed these ones because they've been fed already. Cheery is hanging out over here. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, man. He's shiny, dense stripe. Social 5, Grazer 5, and Cheerful 5. Like, that is wild. Then we have Zeogrim, just hanging, chilling. He doesn't need to be fed either. I don't like the shiny on the Ormus. That makes them look like they're 3D printed. And I hate it. I think you can get sparkly and it makes their horns, like, glow. I think I've seen that. You're gonna be turned into a small one again? Well, eventually, you know, the animals, they get old and pass away, and you're an elder. Medic, you call this gratitude? Slams coffee cup. I replaced your spleen with a radio. It plays jazz. I love that. This is Predoya. It was a cross between, Productive and Sequoia. Jazz hands. That's a good quote. I like that. Productive 2, I believe, is the max you can get. So that's already an epic trait. Simple palate. Great deal more focus from common foods, which is great because that's all I feed the animals. And so, like, Simple Palate 5 is something that, like, I want to put on pretty much everyone. Productive. I would like to get Well Loved on this one. I really like the, I really like the colorway on this one. But it's not two-toned, which is kind of surprising because I would have thought this was a two-toned Ormu. But apparently it just has stripes. But he's very pretty. And then we have, oh wait, we've already looked at Zeo. Zeo has the well-loved trait, and I really like that. Apparently there is, in fact, a well-loved 6. According to the wiki, there is a well-loved 6. And I suspect you have to give them the fanciest breed biscuits and have 2 of them with well-loved 5 to be able to get well-loved 6. So I'm testing that theory. I want the shiny to be gone so badly. I hate it. But he's got the stripes and charcoal fur. If we go over here to Marble, Marble's got the highlights and charcoal fur. So this is what the charcoal fur looks like without the shiny on it, and I think it looks so much better. Are you hungry? You're hungry enough to eat some kimchi. But yeah, this Marble's really good too. Cheerful 5, Youthful Energy 5, Mentee 5. And he's a young adult, so he produces a lot faster. And ages slowly. Needs animals older than it. And it's just a happy boy. He's a happy boy. And the well-loved. Extra happy. But I kind of like the highlight effect too. 9 milk. Holy crap. I had just been like throwing like the eggs and milk into my storage without looking, and I ended up with like 500 eggs. It was crazy. This is the two-tone Ormu, which is kind of weird because like you'd think it would be the other way around. So he's two-tone, but his hair is white, but his body is fully dark. Yeah, I had a lot of eggs. So, this is actually a really good combination, because when it's at maximum happiness, the Content 5, or sorry, the Pampered 5, it produces faster. And I don't know if there's a Pampered 6. The wiki doesn't exist for the Ormus yet. They're still updating it. But I'm not sure how I feel about the two-tone. I haven't had much experience with other Ormus yet, because they take up a lot of space. I could try an oopsie cookie on Zeogrim and see if I can get rid of the shiny on him. It's the only thing I just don't like it. Alright, to the baby pen, which is very full. If I go here, and I go to this, and I go to babies, this, you had to scroll further down yesterday. A bunch of you grew up overnight. Oh, one thing I need to do to the, I forgot. I have to, before I forget, where's my plain cookies? We have to go to the slimes. Also, I have seen the Whiz. What is the Whiz? Goober. Eat this cookie to get rid of your accelerated aging. You two goobs. Goobs and Goober. Thought I had more. There's strawberry jam. Could it tell me which pen they're in? Oh, I think Gooby is up here. Gooby, are you up here? No. Hold on a sec. There's two named Goobs. Okay. And one of them's in the baby pen. It's an adaptation of Wizard of Oz, the book with all African American cast. Oh, interesting. Film and screenplay. Much references on both. Okay. Strawberry jam. What? The stripes, dudes. A weirdo. Houses are doing. You need some food. And then this is Seabreeze. My blue bee. This is Oceanic Fuzz. So, there's blue bees and pink bees. I like giving the bees, like, weird names. One of my bees is called Bubblegum Crisis and is bright pink and a diva. With this extremely slow aging, inverted pattern. So that's new. So the, is Oceanic Fuzz and an inverted pattern. So I wonder what the regular Oceanic Fuzz looks like. I think there is another one, but I might have let it go. Sunny is still growing. We've got our new Sunny chicken back. Our original Neficus was a Sunny feathered chicken. You can have the last kimchi. So we might rename Sunny to Neficus, or if we get a chicken better than that. This is Speed Demon. We got the legendary Quick 5 production trait. Oh, he's a hungry boy. But look at the sparkle pattern on the bee. So it has all hexagons. It's so neat. I love it. Here's Goobs. Yeah, apparently all the slimes have a long lifespan. And the only reason I haven't dropped Goobs yet is because I want to do some breeding with the these guys are old enough to breed. Why can't I? Can you not breed the slimes? Ah! You died, but with my medical skills, you're back to life. Now you have that dragon heart inside your body. Don't ask me how I did it and what happened to your old heart. Apparently, you can't breed the slimes. That's kind of weird. Oh, this guy's developed a trait. What did you... Early Bird 5. Wow. What are you cooking, cheese? It smells great.
Pork belly with Chinese 5 spice. I need you to reheat it. It's safe.
It's so good. It smells so good. I feel like Gordon Ramsay should try your food. I think he would actually like it.
It's fucking wrong.
Apparently he hated doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually a really nice dude.
Well, he was playing a game.
Yeah, that is true. Ah! Konakachu, good morning!
Trying to fix the sink.
So it is the sink that's leaking.
Yeah, the flange threads weren't even engaged.
What? Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble because of the mold smell from the cupboard.
There's no mold that I can see.
No, but I can smell it. You can't see it, but I can smell it.
I can still smell it.
Want your kids to leave home? Stop cooking with cheese. And now cheese is the cook. Irony.
Full circle.
It's full circle. God, that smells so good. I want to eat it. This is a very funny version of conversation with Ghost in the Shell 2, except it's much more serious. When Bato wakes up from being hacked and shooting 5 rounds in his own arm. We'll just wait for more. So, Proud 2, good one to have. I don't really care much for Ornery. I seem to get that one a lot, but it is, like, it's an uncommon trait, quote unquote. The two-tone pattern, not all that fond of either. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Oh, there's Bubblegum Crisis. We can... Oh, there we go. I may have untrapped myself. After weighing out, he finds his arm replaced. The doctor calmly explains to mess with the software and hardware on it, otherwise it'll reset. This is Bubblegum Crisis. It's iridescent bubblegum fuzz, diva, and ornery. And I love it. Also, Bubblegum Crisis was a good anime. Yay, I'm unstuck! The strawberry jam is wild, man. Look at this thing. You need that beat? Yeah, she's pretty great, isn't she? This is Bubblegum Crisis. And then I have Seabreeze over here. And then what was the other one? Speed Demon. Look at it! Can you imagine Bubblegum Crisis with this? We can breed some people. Confetti and Ross Riders, what are you gonna make? What is this one's name? Rossfetti? Confetti Riders? No, we already had Ziggy. I got rid of Ziggy yesterday, actually, because I needed room. Well, there's no confetti anymore. Zug. We're probably not going to keep him, though. Mostly because we just need room. Get out of there. Silly. Alright, I'm continuing the story of battle here. I think. Doctor just says it's history, but that the organic components to his new arm will match his exact DNA. Hirda, hello! I missed you coming in. There was a lot happening. How you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. My brother's cooking something. It smells so fucking good. So it's kind of stupid. I do like how Battles when it was danger taking proper dog food for his dog. Excess danger. It's because of going to the shop again for dog food and being advised him to maybe stick to dry food, so he's not going to the store often because they're all cops dealing with cybercrime. Now, well, cyber brains can potentially be hacked. When he steps into said store, he's slowly walking in. An old woman walks past him and simply says, "You've entered the kill zone." Tubular? Well, we've already named it. Do we want to do Dots and Necromancer, or maybe Dots and Nephromancer? I want the Gourmand trait to go away, but the youthful energy is like really good to keep around because it slows them down. Iridescent I would like to come through. I'm not too fond of the zigzags. Fast metabolism. Becomes hungry slightly faster. Where are you, Peckus? You've gone to one of the other pens. Haven't you? That's Sunny. You stuck on the table? No? Some of his officers pointed out earlier, well, those hackers made you go totally berserk. You shot 5 bullets in your own arm. Ishikawa didn't arrive. You would have blown the store owner away too. What I don't get is why they didn't just make me blow my own head off. Because they wanted to make a scandal, not just kill you. First you bust in a Yakuza place, kill a dozen men, and send another dozen to the hospital. The very next day you shoot up a store. It's pretty crazy if you're e-brain malfunction. Okay, I need to find this new chicken. And give it a biscuit. You want to give it one of these biscuits. I'm pretty sure I hearted that chicken. Yes. Why aren't you showing up? I see the hearts on the thing, but I looked for the chicken. It's not showing up. Am I having that error again? Here's Cheery. It's the chicken in the ground. Don't you hate it when you can't find your pecker? Yeah, man, I hate it. You really do go on tangents, Ross. It's fine. Where the hell is this chicken? Oh, oh, oh. Gonna turn off all of the other hearts. This chicken doesn't exist. I've lost my pecker. We're gonna do the quick fix. Hey, go find our chicken. We have to leave and come back. Yeah, the film is so good. It goes into some dark stuff in a mature fashion, but as mature as you're going to get with some things, including a existential crisis regarding Hannah, yeah. Packus? There you are, you bastard. Even the, even Zug was, where is it? You. All to do this. Just to do that. Even Zug had disappeared, so it was, you know, problems. There's still some issues. I actually haven't been gaining as much experience either. And they've changed it now. Instead of, like, you get an animal and it used to be, like, 2 hours before it got rid of the new in town thing, it's now 4. So luck appears in the so does misfortune because you don't want to see it. You don't see it coming, even if you notice, you don't respond, even if you're told, you don't listen, then boom, the end comes. Okay. Alright, where is this Pegasus? Yeah, these traits are like, I don't really care much for them. Zug, where are you? It's not worth it to give you a treat. Let's see, how am I doing? I've got 5 of 12 bees, so we can get some more bees. I have room for 2 peckies. 3 pigus. And I am maxed out on ormus. So until they're ready to breed again, which won't be for another 5 hours. Ah! Do we want to try and get a bee? Let's open these while we're running. Cookie of the day. Yeah. Let's, oh, I forgot to check how many of these can I have? 8 of these. And I don't know if you can breed them. Yeah, there's nothing new in the book. Cora, good morning. Thank you for the hydrate. Time zone approved greetings to you, Frond. Random patient, so where did you get your medical license from, medic? The fuck is a medical license? Alright. I don't have a lot of money. I can buy 1 bee and 1 slime. We'll see the slime first. What did we get? Apparently the slime is all the way over here. Ooh, you're different! Steel blue. We're gonna call you Goobly. I like the noises that they make. You're working a game design board. Alright, let's see what we get for the bee. Where's our baby? Oh, you're just normal. Bumbled. And I'll feed you just because. And in 4 hours, I'll be able to get rid of you. Should we go give one of our slimes a cookie of the day? Let's do that. See what random cosmetic trait we get. You've messed with the hive. Now prepare to be bumbled. Goobs, you. Eat this. Here, eat this too. What did you get? Elderflower. This goob has an elderflower growing out of its head. Look, it is so cute! There goes Goobly. So we've got Menti, Youthful Energy 2, Elderflower, and Social 2. Social 3. So this is a happy boy. Let's go see if we have any more of those fancy trait cookies, and we'll play around with the gooblies. The boobly gooblies. There's the oopsie cookies, which remove traits. This gives random traits. This is random functional traits. And those are... Well, we'll grab one or two of those. Let's see, you've got... It's a functional trait based on the cosmetic traits. So we've got Elderflower, and that's it. This is a random functional trait. So Cookie of the Day is... Let's arrange these. Cookie of the Day is a random cosmetic trait. This is a random functional trait. This is a completely random trait. And this is a functional trait based on cosmetic traits. So we could go give one of these to Strawberry Jam. And, we'll give this. Is that iridescent? Yep. So he's got 2 cosmetic traits. Superstar. Oh, yeah. Gains more happiness depending on how many cosmetic traits they have. That's adorable. Alright. You don't really have much of anything. Random trait. Anything. What did you get? Youthful energy 1. Let's give you another one. Quirky 2. Slightly more likely to randomly gain a trait if possible. That's sparkly. Okay. Where's our, where's Goobly? Here's Goobly. Night Owl 4. I just want to see what kind of traits they can get. Spoiled 3. Wow. Malcontent. There's another kind of cookie that I think I can get. It's not predictable. Don't want the oopsie. I don't think I have any at the moment. No. I wonder if I can buy them. We have ranching guild coins. I may not have any actual money, but we do have ranching guild coins. These ones. They can be a lot of fun.
Come in.
Yeah. Ooh.
Greasy. Do you have tissue or something?
Is it?
No, it's not all yours.
Oh, damn. Can you refill Tesla's water for me, please? This is really good. She's gave me some pork belly.
Tesla wants a little nibble.
Oh, he'll probably eat it.
No, he doesn't seem to want it. No?
I'm gonna put it in his food bowl. He'll probably eat it. Alright, we're gonna try the reroll cookie on Goobly and see what happens. What was that, Chase? Oh yeah, he's getting real bad rolls. And then that was a really good roll, but we're still going to use the reroll cookie. Cyan is a colorway you can get for the slimes. I wonder if it'll continually... Oh. I want to get rid of that glutton. And we're back to the steel blue. Well of 5. Oh yeah, that was a good reroll. The spoiled 2 can... You can try an oopsie cookie and see if we can get rid of that. It might get rid of the well of 5, in which case we'll donate them or something. Since you can't breed them, apparently. Hold on. Let me check. There is... There's an article on MSN.com about the Spirit update. Spirit Fest. Yep, there's no information yet about whether you can breed the goobies. I'm gonna take a moment because I have to go to the bathroom. But I'll be right back. Hello again. I'm back. I had to go all the way downstairs to use the bathroom because the bathroom upstairs is borked right now. My dad's working on fixing the pipe. Apparently, the drain pipe was threaded incorrectly. And seeing as they replaced the sink a number of years ago, that's... God, I don't remember when they did that. I think that was before the pandemic, so it's probably like 5 years of water damage. Tesla? Ooh. What's up, buddy? Buddy, and you? Oh. What happens? Tesla's being really adorable right now. Snuggie, no, no, yeah. There's a lot of activity happening out in the upstairs hallway, so he's like freaking out. Well, not freaking out, but he's a little bit stressed. We were gonna try an oopsie cookie, right? We've got a couple of those. We'll see what happens. We'll give Goobly an oopsie cookie. Oh, he lost his color. Still has the spoiled. Got rid of the spoiled. Excellent. Precocious. Ugh. My mom's standing in the door. Everybody say hi to Mommy. You watching the kitten?
Yeah.
Necromancer says hi. You can say it louder. They're saying hi to you. She's shy. Everybody's saying hi. There's a Ross and Death and Cora and Fantasy. Yeah. You guys are wonderful, thank you. Okay, let's see what other trait he gets. Just I don't have any more reroll cookies. I mean, I can buy more reroll. Hey, Zio got some milk. Hello, thank you. I can't. Oh, I can climb these walls now. Shortcuts. You couldn't climb the walls before. I hate taking the long way around. That's why I was taking the long way around all the time, because you couldn't before. There, I'm out of ranching metals. At this point, we're just screwing around with Goobly's DNA here. He's still got that well loved though. I think we're gonna just donate him, since we can't seem to breed them. Hello? Why is he still new in town? Oh, he's a baby, that's why. I think I have a way to solve this. That's a never grow cookie. We don't want that. We don't have any instant grow cookies. Well. I'll be able to donate them in about 2.5, 3 hours. I hate this 4-hour thing. Yep, there's no one to breed either. So I think we're done with the aminals for today. However, we do have the dailies. We can claim that. And we have paper lantern bugs, so that has to be nighttime for us to do that in Bahari Bay. And we have the bundle board, which I have been working on. A blue candy corn tastes a bit salty, sweet, like the ocean. Purple candy corn, effervescent and a bit haunted. This candy tastes like nostalgia feels. Fascinating. Green candy corn, sweet and earthy, pops a little in your mouth. Interesting. Combines strong honey flavor with a crisp mouthfeel. The pumpkin rock hopper you can only get by completing other bundles to get, like, the haunted lure. And it's best to do it in a party, but the party system is broken at the moment. We should check the farm. We definitely need to check the farm because I am out of pumpkins and I need to cook more pumpkin stuff. And I need pumpkins. Here's what it is. Also trying to do some arting myself. If I can call it art, more like art edits. Look, you're still doing something creative, right? That's all that matters. Really need to put stairs there. Gib. Let's go water our trees so that we can have a flow tree party at some point. Still more creative than AI art? Absolutely. Look, this tree is no longer yellow. I'm so confused. That's all of our rocks. Hopefully we won't need rocks for anything. Otherwise, I guess we could just go get rocks. Alright, we're gonna check the garden. We're definitely going to need our seeds. It looks like we have to make some more onion seeds. Let's get that going. Actually, what are we making? Copious amounts of potato seeds. We'll get the onion seeds going. Classy hanging out on the shelf up there. Pumpkin! Where are my pumpkin seeds? There we go. I was gonna say I better not be out of pumpkin seeds. Get our rice. And our corn. Something is planted incorrectly here. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly check my garden plan. So wheat, bok choy. Do I need to put... I think I might need to put, yeah, that's the only square that needs weed prevention fertilizer in the whole garden. So it's not planted wrong, it's just out of fertilizer. Hello? Now, I'm gonna switch out this spot for cotton for a couple of rounds. Just gotta move the tree back into place. We're gonna harvest our potatoes next. Potato, potato. Potato. That was not a potato. We're gonna plant our bok choy before we forget. Potato, 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 potato. Another potato. Is that all the potatoes? We'll harvest these beans too. Now we plant our potatoes. This is the way I make money, is mostly potatoes and bok choy. I turn them into seeds and then sell the seeds. Okay, that is all of the potatoes done. Do the cabbage. Cabbage! 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 Cabbage everywhere! Cabbage for days! Cabbage! Let me plant my cabbage! 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 I ran out of room. Time for carrots. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. And get up. Bok choy, bok choy, bok choy, bok choy, bok choy. Bok choy. Starting to sound like a Pokemon. Bok choy. Bok choy. Bok choy. Bok choy. Bok choy. You know what? Bok choy would be a great plant chicken Pokemon. We call it Bok, like B-A-W-K, Choi. If they don't have that already, that is a severely missed opportunity, and I'm disappointed in the Pokemon Company. That was a full harvest today, wow. Full garden. Cowboy Bebop, another good series. Legendary series. Alright, we replace our potato stashes. Potatoes. Hello? There we go. And we replace our bok choy. What other seeds are we getting low on? We're getting low on corn. What's the split stack button? There we go. I want to have some bok choy for cooking. Seeds. In fact, we'll cancel this one and turn those into seeds. More kimchi. I wish they would give us more garden plots because it's starting to get to the point where it's like I'm struggling to produce fast enough. But yeah, I need to go buy some fertilizer. But I can't buy fertilizer because I don't have any money. You hear it? Did you clip the cabbage? Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage everywhere. Cabbage for days, cabbage. Plant my cabbage. 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 Thank you for clipping that. There's a clips channel. Oh, did you show? Oh yeah, there's a clips channel in the Discord. Cabbage. I'll get to that in a second. But I just gotta. Thanks for the hydrate, Death. Cora, thank you for the posture check. Everybody on Shrimp 9 spines straighten up a little bit. Cabbage! You're not in the Discord. You should be. Everybody stretch. You should join the Discord. It's a great place. There'll be more bok choy seeds later. Actually, just in case. We'll keep 17. Do we have anything to turf in here? We need as much money as we can get. I don't cook with fish very often. Keep you for later. 55, 36. The orange bluegill is worth more than a calico koi. What else can we throw in there? Ooh, we can open these. Maybe we'll get some pearls. We can sell those. We can sell one of those. Those are our decor items. We can sell that one. We can sell a bunch of this. Sell the fur. Stack of those. That'll give us 12,000. You're way too many servers? Wow. Was a shame. I just mute the servers and I don't expect anybody to really come by the server at all. It's nice to have all of the emotes from all these people's places. Because I have Nitro. Yay, we got a Black Pearl! Woo! Oh, I can't sell anymore. Oh, those are going in there. Out of all of that, we only got one Black Pearl and one starred mushroom meat. That's kind of sad. No, my day is full. I always, yeah. Well, we wait a few minutes. We'll keep a maximum of 5 of the fancy bugs. I always keep these ones in case somebody needs them for, like, when a bundle comes up. I always keep non-starred ones of the rare bugs. I also have a lot of things in here that probably shouldn't be in here, but the decor stuff doesn't take up room, but I think these do, but I don't want to accidentally eat them either. I wish these were starred so that I could place them. Like, I want to place the heart-shaped quiche and the sandwich for you. These should be placeable items and not consumables. Okay, bugs. Fish.
Go get your coffee.
What?
We're gonna have coffee.
Okay.
You know.
I'll get my coffee later. I'm streaming. I usually finish about noon, so stream's gonna be done shortly, I guess.
Where's Dingus?
Where's Dingus? I don't know where he is.
Somewhere. Maybe he's out of spawn. That'll be good.
Maybe he's in Mom's room. He likes Mom's room. Tesla's new name is now Dingus. Yay! We have money! We can go put more things for sale in the box. Oh, we can put this in there now. We can put these in there. How many of these do we have? We have 8. Okay, we're gonna keep our rule. I really like the Duskwing butterflies as decoration, so that's why I was keeping them around. The crabs are for cooking. Here's some food. The food is good. Good food. And we need to bring these down. Alright. Alright. Let's go put these in the bundle. There's also a new homestead thing that I want to get. But that costs real money. But it's also only available for October. And I missed the Halloween pet last year, and they didn't bring it back this year. You know, because we need money. We gotta grab resources. There's actually some more things that we have to cook for the bundles, so probably should have cooked those before I came down here. Oh, I need to make more of those. we need to make 10 ramen and 10 soon tofu. We don't have the pumpkin rock hoppers yet. And we need pumpkin curry and rice. We need pumpkins for that. And pumpkin stew, I need one more as well, and I ran out of pumpkins. Candy corn you get from, like, fishing and... So the blue ones I think you get from fishing. I haven't done that yet. And I have lots of worms. Like, so many worms. We could do fishing for a little while. The green candy corn, I think you get from catching bugs. The purple candy corn you get in the Elderwood, and I'm not sure how you get it. The yellow one is from breaking rocks here in Kilima, I think.
Death_sand says, lol 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 lol.
Wow. Oh, I'll see you later, Hera. Thanks for coming by. And thanks for the clip.
Glad you're here.
Well, I guess we'll chat with Zifu now. Not sure about me, I couldn't eat all the bacon and eggs in the end. He's about to have an empty pantry and an empty wallet.
Let me know.
I don't know if I give him my eggs. Just to spite you, Sifu. For the shits and giggles of it. Hey, look. We can buy that. We'll go put that in the bundle. Of course.
Death_sand says, long ago, the cabbages lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Avatar attacked.
The Avatar of cabbages?
Cora Huroda says, I am in your walls.
Oh no! Get out of my walls! You can't be in my walls! You're very skinny, Cora. I would expect it's uncomfortable. There's probably like dust and silverfish and all sorts of gross things down there. And there. You know, I don't have very many of those. Using up all my money. Alright. Let's leave this place. It's silly. And the walls! They're in the goddamn walls! Yeah. Good old Bill Paxton. It's over, man! God, I love Aliens. It's such a good movie. It's very quotable, too. I say we take off, nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Oh, it's supposed to put you in a new server. Didn't do that to me. Okay. Let's do some fishing. So we'll go out this way. From the oh, seriously thought aside from being fancy, it takes some serious skill to evade someone who's staring right at you. From the parody.
Cora Huroda says, due to the success of the Rainforest Cafe at Piccadilly Circus.
Is there supposed to be more to that one? Oh, okay, it's just that. All right. That's all you get. All right. Guess I'll just have to live with that then. Hey, look, a green candy corn. Okay, the green candy corn is not from bug catching. That's the yellow candy corn. Blarkened Sun. I don't know what that is. A beluga. Oh, it's nighttime. We can go get a paper lantern bug. Eh. Alright, let's go find a stable and we'll go on over to Bahari Bay. We'll go get ourselves some paper lantern bugs to fulfill the dailies. I don't know why I get that little pop-up every once in a while. It doesn't say anything. I think that's an error from before. We'll keep that on us. We'll send those off. Ran them off. It's invisible. I do believe the nearest stable is around here somewhere. Didn't fall off the cliff. Well, convenient rummage pile, free heat route, woohoo! Near stable is right here. Whoop. Yeah, I believe we only need a few of these paper lantern bugs, so we'll head down towards the coast, I think. Oh, there goes that mushroom.
Cora
Fisk.
Huroda says, Fisk.
Fisk. I'm glad Havarti's working again. I don't know what was wrong with him. He's just being a silly man. Okay, where are all the paper lantern bugs? Ah! My face! Ah, here's one. You, come with me. Yeah, buttons. We needed 1. The admins are giving us stuff. Yay. 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 More things to carry. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the outfits of you guys. So we'll go to the premium store. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I just bought the farm. I just where is it? I just bought the farm land, the one, this one. I just bought this one because I was like, oh cool, finally a new homestead thing. And then they come out with this one. They already had like the Autumn Acres one, but I was like, it's not really all that interesting. Like the Galewind Sanctuary is better than that, and it's still got, you know, the cool trees, orange trees. I have 108. It's 850. I think I have the Elderwood Cavern too. No, it's not the Elderwood Cavern. I have the other cavern. The clearing, I think. Could have sworn there was another cave one. Oh wait, no, I think it was Sai. Sai got the Elderwood Cavern. And then they have new makeup. So I can get little pumpkins on my cheeks. Little bats. I can have fangs! Then there's bat lips on the... and bat wings. The ones on my cheeks get rid of my, thing. But I can have little fangies! Which is, you know, I have fangs too. Yeah. And then, the new outfits, guys. They're so awesome. That was the, that noise was the grove appearing. Why is this person standing next to me? Or is that person just standing there? I'm just gonna run away from them. Get... I got the mushroom. Almost drowned there. Drowned by my ankles. What was that for? Oh. I'm gonna go slap this tree. Okay. I thought thought the grove would have been nearby, considering which ear I heard it out of while I was standing there. Unless I'm wearing my headphones the wrong way around, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Somebody came by and slapped this. Slap that tree. Where the hell is the grove? I can cut down these ones by myself at least. Anything bigger than this, you can't cut it down by yourself. Let's try. Oh, that's a weird place to find a spot to stand. Okay. Cooperative play. How did that not hit you? Well, someone else will kill you eventually. Thought I picked that. Hey, Sai, how you doing? I miss you, friend. Oh, blue shrooms. Bang. I need meat. I'm out of meat. All the cooking. How did I miss that? Seriously. Pretty much, yeah. Damn straight I'm hungry. Bonjour. Yep, there's still people. No, my wood. I could probably go get it. Someone over by Central Stables. No! I just lost that entire grove and God, I hate that. If I'm lucky, I will end up back on the same server. But I don't think I did. I did not. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today anyways, because I want to go spend time with my family. We'll bring back up the art window. Oof, things are being a bit slow. And we're going to find someone to raid. That was a frustrating end. We're gonna go to Tube, because Tube is great. Alright. You're back from your meetings? We're raiding out to Tubular Troll! Because Tube is awesome and a frond. Frond of the stream. Frond of the stream. Yeah, sorry. I had a frustrating end. I lost my grove because I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Yeah. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye-bye.